Kroger just out with earnings. The stock higher after the supermarket operator beat street forecasts on both the top and the bottom line. Kroger also raising the lower end of its full-year profit forecast. I wasn't talking about you, Mike Schlotman, the CFO of Kroger, also a member of CNBC's Global CFO Council. And I don't think buybacks are a bad thing. And you need demand for capital outlays, increases in compensation. All those things happen organically, hopefully. And actually, Elizabeth's going to ask you something about organic growth in a minute, but not like organic foods. You mean growth at Kroger other than acquisitions, I think. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, Mr. Schlotman. I think the key question when you're modernizing and improving offerings and services so rapidly to retain market share, one of the big challenges is this balance between what you do organically and what you do inorganically. And I wondered if you could just share a couple of thoughts on that.
So we had a great quarter from both the top and bottom line, as Joe said. When you look at our top line, our identical supermarket sales grew 1.4%. When you put everything that we sell to a customer, including our online businesses, we grew 1.9%. So that would all be organic growth. And that's in the face of, you were talking about the tax reform just a minute ago. We talked in March that about a third of the savings from the tax reform we were giving back to our customers in the form of lower prices and or higher service in some departments that we were a little understaffed in, like produce and some of the deli counters. Another third of it we're investing back in our associates, and then a third is going to the bottom line. So we're very happy with the balance of what we've used for tax reform, as well as our customers' reaction to the changes we've made in service, as well as some lower prices. And when you lower prices, don't forget about the fact that that is a slight headwind to sales. Our units growth in the quarter was very strong, and we're very pleased with the actual final result of the ID sales dollars.
Well, those were all, yeah, I like all three of those uses. That's what I can't understand, people that, are still sort of grousing about it. Especially what comes back here that used to be over there. I mean, anything that you use it for, I don't care if it is buybacks, it's all better than if it was left over there.
We actually chose to go a little different path with our associates. We didn't go down the path of the one-time bonus. We chose to institute what we believe is an industry-leading and one of the best programs for continuing folks' education in the country. If you're a part-time worker with us for more than 6 months, you qualify for an annual $3,500 stipend to further your education. So you think about a part-time worker graduating high school today, going off to college. You work 10 hours a week in a Kroger store while you're in college to earn a little extra spending money. Let's say you work $500 a year as a result of that. That $3,500 you qualify for is like earning another $7 an hour, and it goes directly towards helping you pay for your education. So we're going to help educate America, and guess where those students may want to come for a job when they leave college, since we've helped support them through Kroger, through college by our stipend. We believe it's going to be a huge retention boost for us as well.
You see any of the tariff trade headwinds yet? I mean, the tax reform was great, but that's the worry that, we make up some ground there and lose some ground on this front. Anything yet?
I wouldn't say we've seen a great amount. As you know, we have a lot of manufacturing plants, food processing plants, so we buy a lot of aluminum and those kinds of products for those plants. We are 100% U.S.-based company. We don't have any stores outside the border of the country, so all of our sales are domestic. So we're a little more insulated. Surely we bring in products, general merchandise products, things like that from overseas, and we'll see where all that winds up shaking out.
Mike, we heard earlier from Chairman Brady that it's great what you're doing on education, great what you're doing to really help your associates through, but the challenge is the skills needed for the next decade are just not coming out of the education system. And looking at what you'll need to do in terms of automation, artificial intelligence, what are you doing about those sorts of skills and technical competencies?
Well, we're investing quite a bit in technology and artificial intelligence, and I would go back to the $3,500 a year help for our associates going to college. Those are precisely the kinds of disciplines that we hope a lot of our workers decide to pursue in college. And we believe that as we help them get through college by helping pay for their education bill, that when they graduate college, they'll look first at Kroger. And we're trying to build on that thing that we always see at Kroger, that a lot of people come here for a job and wind up staying for a career. And why wouldn't they want to stay for a career when over the course of 4 years you wind up giving them $14,000 towards their college education? if they work part-time for you. We think it's going to be a great connection, and will feed the pipeline of very high-skilled workers for us coming out of college as we help them pursue a secondary education.
Yep. Well, hopefully they go to XU or something, or UC, but not like KU or University of Kentucky.
Well, Joe, it qualifies for UK as well as XU and even UC. So any of those
UK.
work. And if folks, for whatever reason, dropped out of high school, this will help them get a GED as well, so they can have that base and grow from there. So it's a pretty wide-ranging benefit.
Elizabeth does some social investing. Maybe Kroger, right?
Well, I mean, let's just look at it.
Yeah. Okay. See, we got. You might have a new. She's.
That's great. And the thing we're working on the most right now is zero hunger and zero waste by 2025. So that's certainly a huge social issue.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.